Hey guys, welcome back to the Cool Classic Kids Show. And today we have to talk about one of the most disgusting, disgraceful business practices that happens in the gaming space. And this is amongst, particularly aimed at content creators. And really, as someone, I have a YouTube channel. uh, People know me. I ain't shit, bro, at the end of the day. But um, what I notice around me are a bunch of people that are not necessarily willing to sell their soul for the bag, not necessarily willing to sell their soul for the fame, not necessarily willing to sell their soul for anything that's truly tangible or I guess quote unquote worth it. You have content creators out here that are willing to sell their soul simply for access. Okay, that's how insane modern day gaming is in regards to basically people with quote unquote influence, people in the gaming space that happen to have a YouTube channel. It doesn't whether it's prominent or not, whatever have you. But I noticed this is a huge issue amongst basically my peers, and it's problematic. It's gross to me. I'm someone that I started this YouTube channel with the intent of basically getting uh most companies to absolutely hate my guts. That's pretty much how I started out. And it's like, hey man, let let the let my audience decide whether I sink or swim. It's all on you guys. That's how it is, at least in my mind at the end of the day. But to get into what's been going on, because Marvel Rivals has recently come out in regards to a beta test of some sort. I didn't play it. I don't really care for hero shooters that much. I used to be into them, but they kind of just got really, really corny. Really bitch made looking. So, but Marvel's Rivals team apologizes for restricting criticism. This is how ridiculous this is, guys. And I had to talk about this. And they said in a recent post on Twitter late yesterday, Marvel Rivals team apologized for its divisive contract that restricted criticism during its closed alpha test. And we're going to read that in a sec. But it says players included in the closed alpha quickly noticed that the agreement terms denied disparaging comments. So yeah, you weren't allowed to say anything bad about the game. No disparaging comments at all. Absolutely ridiculous. Despite some decent word of mouth surrounding Marvel's Rivals, which is automatically tossed out the window, because I mean, if you're not allowed to say anything negative about the game at all, how could you judge that what was said to you was even legitimate at all? They said these terms quickly drew backlash, as they should. Now the devs have issued an official apology for any unpleasant experiences or doubts and confusion, suspicion, and frustration. Oh man. NetEase also reports that they are working on revisions to provide creators with less restrictive and more creator-friendly terms. How about just casual terms? Because now it's like, it just sounds like to me, they might revise it, but they're going to add all these little weird stipulations. Why can't we just talk about the game casually? They refer to miscommunication in the terms, and most fans seem relieved by the dev's swift response. Yeah, miscommunication. Literally, and I seen it myself, literally says disparaging remarks. No. Like that's how ridiculous it is. It seemed pretty clear cut to me personally, having saw these terms. But to get into the actual tweet in which they address this, they said, Marvel's Rivals, dear Marvel Rivals players, today is the third day of the closed alpha test, and we are truly grateful for all the love and support from the community. We would like to take this opportunity to address the concerns we've seen regarding the agreement terms of content creator programs. And above all, we would like to apologize for any unpleasant experiences or doubts caused by the miscommunication of these terms. Content creator program is a small-scale project that aims to aid in the production of incredible content by supporting creators through giving them more resources. We actively encourage creators to share their honest thoughts, suggestions, and criticisms as they play. All feedback, positive and negative, ultimately will help us craft the best experience for ourselves and the players. And this is like, they know this stuff, it's not genius to come to this conclusion. Obviously, getting positive feedback is cool. It means that you did something right. But getting negative feedback potentially means you can make an even better video game than what you have. They say, we sincerely apologize for the confusion, suspicion, frustration caused by these excessively restrictive terms, and thank you for sharing with us. We appreciate every suggestion given by our players and always respect your feedback. We are currently working with creators who have expressed these concerns. Thank you for saying something, by the way. Absolutely ridiculous. And we were revising the current version to be less restrictive and more creator friendly. Thank you for bearing with us while we make these adjustments. We hope that you are enjoying the game by far. To me, guys, this clearly sounds like we're not really sorry that about what we did, because what we did is genuinely heinous. It is deceptive in practice. We're not sorry about that. We're sorry that it blew up in our face. This is so aggravating to me. Having seen so many people, that are considered my peers to be potential sellouts. Let's be real now. That being a norm, it's ridiculous. And I have to wonder, I'm the type of person, guys, I'm lazy. For me, I like very clear-cut terms. When I happen to get keys, if it's more than just a paragraph to read of what they expect of me, it's like, okay, I'm good. I'm good, brother. It's really that simple. If it's more than a paragraph or two, I'm out. Because then it becomes at that point, it just becomes this retarded way of, well, we want this to benefit us and blah, blah, blah. At that point, it just becomes, well, all right, so how much am I going to have to restrict myself? If I can't talk about a video game just casually and give my honest thoughts on it to you guys, well, I just don't care. It's really that simple. I don't want to play your game. I'll just buy it on my own terms if I'm interested in the game, and just shit on it if I want to, or praise it if it's good. But this type of behavior is disgusting. It needs to definitely be called out more, because there's so many people out here that call themselves content creators. At any point, it's so easy for these developers, for these mega corporations to find someone that's willing to sell their soul, that happens to have a following for some odd reason. And I'm glad this got called out. While what they're saying sounds very they're trying to pussyfoot around it, oh yeah, we're gonna change we're gonna make this less restrictive to be more creator friendly. How about just getting rid of the restrictions? How about that? Stop tiptoeing around the wording. Just let people talk about your game casually, especially if you feel confident in the game. Because this, to me, while I haven't played the game myself to be able to judge it, and while there's also people that I know that have been playing it that actually like it, this to me just sounds like you're not confident in your own product. And it just raises a lot of questions for me personally. But let me know what you think about this in the comment section of below. If you can, guys, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Follow me over on Twitter, if you'd like to continue the conversation. We are so close to 5,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you for that. Any assistance at all is greatly appreciated with getting me over the hump. So appreciate you guys for that. Consider becoming a channel member. A simple 99-cent channel membership gets you instant access to the Discord, gets you nice little Ziggy emotes so that you guys could pull up Thursday nights, 8 p.m. EST, and hang out with me live on Cage Day, where we talk about the nonsense that goes on in the gaming space, the twilight zone of gaming, guys. So definitely tune in for that if it's something up your alley. And yeah, guys, well, that being said, I'm out. Peace.